All right, we're still ordering numbers. As soon as everybody can do this and prove they can do it on a couple of tests, we won't have to do it anymore. So everybody, pay attention. Let's get this right. First thing we're going to do is put everything in the calculator. 30% is already a percent, so I just put the 30 there so we remember it. Next, we're going to put 0.03 in, and we're going to multiply that by 100, and we get 3%. Next one, 3 times 10 to the 0 power. And then do not forget, if it does not have a percent sign, you must multiply by 100. That's 300%. And finally, 1 divided by 3 times 100 is 33%. So let's look at this. It says order the following numbers from least to greatest. So small to big. Small to big is also called ascending order. If you have an A, it looks like an arrow going up. Okay? So let's start with the smallest. There are no negative numbers, so that's not going to be it. Looks like to me the smallest is that 3%. So 0.03 is the smallest. After that, the smallest looks like 30%. So let's put up 30%. After those two are used, it seems like the next smallest is the 33%. And finally, the largest is that 3 times 10 to the 0, which gave us 300%. So it's easy as that. You just have to be careful, watch what you're doing, use your calculator, and write things down. And always be careful if you have a negative number in there, because it really kind of makes a big difference in where you put things, okay? So let's look at the next one. It says, which number is between 30% and 7.1 times 10 to the negative 1 power? First thing you have to do is know, what are these in percentages? So let's put in 7.1 times 10 to the negative 1 power. So I have that in my calculator. Then I'm going to multiply that by 100 to turn that into percent. And this is because 71%. So we're looking for a number that is between 30% and 71%. So let's turn each one of these into a percent. Well, this one is already a percent, so we'll leave that there. So let's start with 3/8. So I'm going to put in 3 divided by 8. I'm going to multiply that by 100 to make it a percent, and that gives me 37.5%. So let's go to the next one. We've got 8.2 times 10 raised to the negative 1 power, and then we have to multiply that by 100 to make it a percent. Make sure you look back, make sure you typed it in right. That gives us 82%. And then we've got one more that we have to convert. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, so let me go there. We've got negative 0.5 times 100, which gives me negative 50%. So let's see, and the last one, 79%. So let's ask ourselves these questions. Let's start at the bottom. Is 79% between 30 and 71? It is not. It's too big. Okay? Is negative 50% between 30 and 71? It is not, because it's negative and both of those numbers are positive. Is 82% between 30% and 71%? Too big. So I think we know what our answer is, and that is going to be A right here. Circle it. All right. is 37.5% between 30 and 71. It absolutely is. This is the number that fits between there. So you just have to be careful when they ask you a problem like this. Convert everything that isn't a percent into a percent by multiplying by 100, and then just carefully read through it so you don't make a silly mistake. Okay? That's it for ordering.